Welcome everyone to the channel here today. We're going to be talking about eBay, and I think clearly there's a lot of people that have stopped selling on eBay. And how do we know that? Now, the reason is, first of all, what is the reason for it? The reason is that they said all the data is going to start getting shared with HMRC after certain thresholds. Okay, so what were the thresholds? We said if it's going to be over 1,114 sales or 30 items sold, then after that, the information gets shared with HMRC. Now, that doesn't mean automatically that people are going to get taxed for that extra money or for anything over the 1,140. In fact, you can get all the way up to 6K and won't get taxed either, but that's a different story. But how do we know that people have stopped selling on eBay, and how do we know that people have stopped selling even on eBay? Invented, I wanted to say the second time around. Well, both platforms have released statements explaining. Okay, so let's have a look there. I'm going to put it off for us. It's time to sell lists with zero fees selling until 15th of April. Some lucky people have received that email, and you activate it. I'll put the link below in the description for yourselves just in case you can't activate it. But list with zero selling fees until April the 15th. Clearly, there's not enough people listing items on eBay, so hence as to why they've got that. Well, there's been other offers too. Okay, you got £1 fees, you got 8%, 70%. That happens very often, but I have not seen for a very, very long time such a period of time. So it happened, I think, offer on selling fees is valid from the 16th of February until the 15th. So 2 months. 2 months with no fees. Imagine what you could sell. And the announcement they've got, it says, we want to give you peace of mind that there's no new side hustle tax. Like before, HMRC guidance says that you're just selling some unwanted items that have been lying around your home, such as contents of Love Garage. It is unlikely you will have to pay tax. As you registered with us before January of this year, you shouldn't be affected by sales reporting until 2025. Again, that last part is that even if you are a trader, that's what you're thinking it'll be the year after. The only change is that HMRC is now asking online platforms like eBay to share information with them. This report does not change your tax obligations, and it only happens under these new rules when you pass one of their thresholds. As mentioned, the 1,714 year after fees, or you complete more than 30 sales per year. So the reality is, if you're just selling your second-hand clothes, if you're selling stuff that your little one had, you're not gonna be taxed on that. And again, if you're thinking that you're a trader, the only way that you're gonna get taxed is if you apply for a self-assessment, you got your self-employed UTR number, and then you've got to do your self-assessment. So it's not automatically, HMRC is not automatically going to come and say, hey, pay this amount of tax. I think this new system has scared the wrong people. It shouldn't have been scaring the people that are just trying to sell secondhand goods, because times are actually quite a lot harder than what has been the previous years. So it's understandable how some people want to get rid of stuff, and they're not necessarily making profit. The reality is they are making a loss for the majority of the items, but it feels like a win because it was 10 quid that you didn't have before. And that's what it is. And again, I'm hoping that a lot of people are going to escalate this, leading the loft into something bigger or having their own business. But it just seems that, and I've got, I actually did a video, again, that is a second actually of this. I did a video and we got 10,000 views on that, which for me is massive. Okay, that is as viral as it could get for me with this channel, 10,000 views. And I get daily comments still on would I need to pay fees and so on and so on. So the most common scenario is people saying, I'm already paying taxes, PAYE. I'm just selling my own goods. Would I be paying tax on them? No, the reality is you not be paying tax on them. If you're a trader and you're buying in order to sell, then yes, you should be really doing your own self-assessment and then paying the tax for your profit. But for the majority of people, it's not going to be affected. You can just do what you do. Yes, of course, you think 30 sales is nothing. Yeah, 30 sales is nothing. But the information being served with HMRC doesn't mean you're going to get taxed. I think that's the biggest thing. The information being served with HMRC doesn't mean that automatically you will get taxed. It scared a lot of people, and hence as to why eBay left put notification. I mean, for me, that is just plain as day thinking that people have stopped listing items because they got scared. So zero listing fees for 2 months. Vinted also put an announcement exactly the same way. So they've been hurt with that announcement. Clearly, the reason as to why HMRC did it is because they wanted people to. I mean, they need to be able to see what people are selling, and some people have been selling for a profit and not been getting taxed. That's the issue. But again, it just seems weird. There's so many different things. Why this? But I don't want to get political with it. I'll just sit on my fence, sit on my pretty fence, and just document this. Let's say for us. But yeah, I'm enjoying. I mean, while we're talking about eBay, I'm enjoying eBay quite a lot at the moment in time. Making sure that I'm listing 3 items per day, has made a massive difference for myself. Like, I've been in a bad habit of listing 15 items in a day and then leaving it for a week, and that's not going to do anything for the eBay algorithm for us. And yeah, I just thought I'd just do a quick video for yourselves to just again reiterate that if you are selling your secondhand goods that you already own, you will not be getting taxed. Just don't be scared. It is what it is. That's what eBay is there. That's what Vintage is there for you to get rid of your secondhand goods that you already own in the house. Um, you won't get taxed. Simple as for that. But if you are trading, then get a proper accountant, do it properly, get your self assessment, and get it done. It's super easy, by the way, guys. It is super easy. It's not scary. Even if you want to do, you can do it as a limited company. It is very, very easy. And yeah, if you're interested with that, got the link below in the description for yourselves where you can use Awesome, my e-commerce specialist accountants that I've been using for the last 3 years now. And yeah, I'll leave it there, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you can like, subscribe, that'd be amazing. And hopefully I've answered some of your questions here today. If you got any questions, please leave it below. I try to answer to every single comment. If I've not responded to a comment, is because I've just didn't know the answer. So apologies for that. But anyone else, I have been answering the questions. Thanks so much.